didn't wanna turn you into a ghost, why I had to let you go. Cause taking the soul is just doing the most. Niggas already know that I'm cooler than a match in the snow. Hard calculated, but it's not cold. I am not saying no rhyme, I Jehovah. Since I got a little older, I noticed the snakes in the cold, bruh. Striking faster than a wet. Ooh, white people rushing the Dutch. Ayy, you got me in your clutch. Better not take your eyes off of me once, nigga. World War III when I power up. You feel the heat when I power up. This ain't pretend when I power up. It's the end when I power up. Send you when I power up. Send you when I power up. Kurt Angle how I power up. Whole triangle when I powered up. Third gear when I power up. Steer clear when I power up. Blue aura when I powered up. Avatar Cora when I'm powered up. Powered up like Chowder's guts. No outlet, no plug. But a nigga digging nuts. Still stay powered up.
Alright, well, welcome to another episode of the Siren Hip-Hop Podcast. We got Snottyman here. We're here to celebrate the Blue Metal Dragon mixtape release, and we're actually here at Little Szechuan.
Have a cup of tea, my nigga.
Have a cup of tea. Let me sip on this tea real quick.
Mike, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well, man. How you doing today?
Hey, it's a Blue Metal Dragon kind of day, my
Blue
nigga.
Metal Dragon
Started my day listening to Drink My Juice. The best way
sir.
to do it. You know what I'm saying? We have my favorite little Chinese restaurant, Little Szechuan.
Little Szechuan, right?
Out here in, where we at? We in Shanghai right now. Yeah, the Shanghai ladies love it.
What do we got over here? So this man carried in something. What do we got?
I got you a present, nigga. This is reverse narwhal.
Ooh.
I spent 10 years in Tibet grinding
Let's
steel.
go.
With my
this
teeth.
is fire.
I made that shit with my mouth.
You made this with your mouth?
I ain't washed my teeth for a month. That's how you gain calcium deposits in your teeth, my nigga.
This is fire.
So nigga, hey.
Alright. How do I wield such a weapon?
So right here you grab
You gotta give me a lesson.
Right, so you grab the foreskin grip.
Okay, the foreskin grip.
Yeah, right, and then so you want to start with your index finger up here.
Yes, sir.
And your other finger right here.
Okay.
And this is gonna be your stabbing position. It's gonna be like a thrust, right?
Okay.
Now if you fight a nigga with a blade or a baton,
Yeah,
you don't want to lose your hand. That's the whole point of this right here.
Fair.
So if a nigga try, boom, you caught that nigga shit, reverse it and then hit that nigga in the mouth.
That's fire.
Yes, sir.
So how long did it take you to get to know how to use one of these?
All right, so first of all, it take eight years to make, and the whole 8 years I was making it, I was trying to figure out the fundamentals of the weapon itself. You feel me?
Okay.
So I would say it took about like 12 years to master it. I was learning a wooden side before I had made my own side. In the process of making my own side, so I got the fundamentals down. Do those things that you want on your side.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
I hope you enjoy it, man. The ladies gonna love you, bro. This one's a real lady killer. Shouts out to Electra.
An actual lady killer. All right. Well, Blue Metal Dragon. Talk to me a little bit about Blue Metal Dragon. First, the debut mixtape, right?
Yeah.
So talk to me a little bit about it, the conception and how we got where we are.
Conception, nigga. How about Inception,
The
my nigga?
Inception, all of it.
So
Let me know.
So Blue Metal Dragon is basically, as a whole project and a statement, it's kind of my, it's just everything that I like, everyone who inspires me.
Yeah.
And I kind of, threw it on a mixtape.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? From the cover art, obviously a Bruce Lee reference. You feel
Yeah,
me?
that's fire.
To the
That's
music,
fire.
you know what I'm saying? To the music, ladies, that's an Absol reference. If you an Absol fan, hey, that ladies track hits hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got tons of references in you know what I'm saying? Tux is just a reference. Tux Part 1 is just reference on top of references, you feel me?
Right.
So it's pretty much just everything I like. Kung Fu, anime, you feel me? All that shit. Styles of the Kung Fu, Smoke Clouds with Lungs Bros.
Yeah.
I got the Gavi Heme on that motherfucker.
Fire.
Yeah, so pretty much it's just a whole bunch of shit that I like, and that's kind of almost a statement of who I am as an artist, because that's kind of been a thing that's like nobody's really known about me.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying?
Who
Okay,
are you?
yeah, this nigga can rap, cool, but like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? And like, niggas who know me know that I'm a legend. You know what I'm saying? I'm a classic nigga.
I already know that.
I'm a classic nigga.
I already know.
But you know what I'm saying? This is really just my statement to let you really know that I'm really a classic nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's gonna be, it's only a matter of time before, I got the suit on, gold tooth,
Got the
shades
whole
on.
tux.
You know what I'm saying? Running around with the Yakuza, triads, whatever it may be.
Yes, sir. Well, so tell me, you started the tape off with Power Up, and that's a fire track. It's been out for a little while on SoundCloud, right?
No.
No,
No, it has not. So the thing is, it's been leaking around the underworld. You feel me?
Oh, really?
Yeah, on some underworld shit. So if you tapped into the netherworld,
Yeah.
if you practice your black magic, your Santeria,
Yes,
your voodoo, your witchcraft, you know what I'm saying? You've already been tapped into the Power Up realm.
Okay.
I started off. Shout out Get Free AZ, man. Shout out to boy KT.
Shout out.
Indigo Shadows, Jalopy Bungus, Quaku. Y'all know who you is.
Yep.
Community know who you is. they had an open mic event where they allowed people to come up and you know, showcase their work and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a cultural thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was nervous at first to do it. It was a Power Up and Symphony of Death, and then one day I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna perform these songs in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna do it. Yeah. Oh my god, that was the craziest performance I've ever done. Like there was like this gong in the fucking just in the middle of the air, like I kept hitting my head on it, and I was like yelling, I was like, Symphony of Death, boom, that shit was crazy. Everybody in that bitch was like, wow, this nigga's hard. Right. And I was like, I had mixed feelings about the songs in the first place. You feel me? Okay. Yeah. So I mean.
Yeah, and that just solidified it for you. That solidified the fact that this was going to be on Blue Metal Dragon.
Oh hell yeah! Oh yeah! I mean, that was supposed to be on Blue Metal Dragon from the jump, but I was there's kind of a point of like, how serious am I going to take this song? You feel me? Okay. And at the same time, like, I never take nothing too seriously, but you know what I'm saying? As an artist, making artistic statements, there is a level of seriousness that ensues. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely. So that brings up a good point. You never take anything too seriously, and that's something that I've noticed. You know, just hanging out around with you for a little bit and also listening to your tape, you can really hear your personality come out in it. You know, the first thing that you notice when you're listening to some of your songs, like, this dude got some bars, right? But then you're sitting there listening to the songs, and you're like, okay, and then you say some weird shit, and I'm like, man, this dude's weird. And then you spit a bar, and I'm like, this dude's smart. And then I'm sitting there listening to the music, and I'm like, is he weird? Is he smart? Nah, he's probably both.
See, so that's the thing, bro. That's why I said it's inception, the inception of the album, nigga. I'm not smart. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
Tell me. Spit it.
You know what I'm saying? That's something you got to be in the nether realm to really touch on, my nigga. What you know about vibrating frequencies? You feel me? But on a more serious note, on a more serious note, thank you, bro. I respect the fuck out of that.
Yeah.
I mean, like. I would say that's one of the qualities that motherfuckers really don't see in me is, I mean, not seeing me, but like, on first glance, motherfuckers really don't, because I'm just a wild ass, ass, ignorant ass nigga. Nobody sees the intellectualism behind, you know what I'm saying, the face. It's like, not saying I'm a facade, but like, you know, I don't gotta be intellectual all the time. Like,
exactly.
Like, that it's kind of sad because, you know, we kind of live in a world where motherfuckers is like, smart niggas just gotta be smart all the time. They're always acting like they're better than you or some shit like that. It's not really like that. Like, niggas can be smart and not have to be the stereotype that you make them. You know
exactly.
Yeah, like shout out to ODB. He's like a big inspiration on that because everybody sees ODB. Okay. Everybody sees ODB as an idiot. That nigga is not an idiot. No. That nigga is smart as fuck, but he just don't show it like that. Right. Except later on, you know, in the interviews, that nigga was really talking some shit.
He was also crazy. Yeah. And that's funny because that's actually, listening to a lot of your music, I kind of picked up on the fact that ODB might be a big influence.
Oh yeah, for sure, nigga. Wu-Tang, I love.
So Wu-Tang. That's crazy. Yeah, listening to the music, I hear a lot of Wu-Tang because of the Eastern Asian influence, the anime influence, the Bruce Lee influence, like you said. So talk about that a little bit, because I know there's a lot of people out there right now who claim they're the anime king, or they're the, all that kind of stuff. And then they get on the track, and it's just like,
that nigga said, this nigga kick a nigga like I'm Lil Keith.
Exactly.
Lil King.
Exactly.
Nigga, I'm in the coot like Bruce Wayne.
Right. So tell me, how do you take that and you mold that with the lyrical and just come up with something great? Like,
it's all about immersion. How immersed in the culture are you really?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas will be surface level immersed in culture. Talk about, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Sakura.
Oh, I watched Naruto.
Yeah, oh my god, Sakura is bae. Nigga, if you watch Naruto, you know that Sakura is not bae. She is not fucking bae. Shout out to 1010, most underrated female. 1010 is fucking 1 sexy, 2 intelligent, 3 got all the tools in the world, my nigga. She got the tool, nigga.
Always down to help.
And always down to help, my nigga. Yes. Yeah, real shit. But like I said, immersion, definitely being immersed. Like, if you really live this shit, it shouldn't really be a problem to incorporate the rawness and how much you are really into it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, for me, like, just even on a musical level, like, by hearing my music, you can tell that I live and breathe music. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, so same thing with any of the references. You know what I'm saying? I kind of live and breathe this shit. Like, specifically Kung Fu. Kung Fu, I fucking love and adore. You feel me? I love all my Kung Fu. That's why we in the motherfucking Little Szechuan. You feel me?
Exactly.
But just being immersed into this shit like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And you can really tell, like, it's real for you. This is the life that you live. Like, you're not out here referencing this stuff to make you sound cool.
I ain't choose the life, nigga. The life chose me.
It chose you, right?
Oh God, nigga.
Right.
Soul past 7.
I feel that. So, take me through a little bit of your other influences out there. I know one of the tracks that you have as a feature, or one of the features that you have on your tracks on the mixtape, is the God Fahim. So tell me a little bit, how did that come into fruition? How did you get the God Fahim?
So
feature?
first off, let me take my shirt off. But man, the God Fahim, man, what I gotta say, it's the motherfucking God. Like, there's nothing really you have to say about that.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't know who the God Fahim is, go do your research. Listen to Summer Don't Go Away.
Homework.
Listen to the Dump Olympics. Listen to fucking what's it called? 5 Times a Day.
Yeah.
Like, that nigga is a huge influence. Huge influence to me. Like, if you like my music, 9 times out of 10 you'll fuck with his music because he still has like the kind of New York sound. He has like hella niche references to all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like, I was sent into the darkness like Spawn, defending off demons with Shotokan, shortening lifespans, with his 30 in my right hand, make you feel like you ain't worthy of your life, man. Like, yeah, that nigga tough, bro. That's like, yeah, that's he got that kind of Wu-Tang style too, and I just feel like,
exactly,
like, and he's like a huge influence to me, and always has been ever since like 2016.
Okay.
So like, you know what I'm saying? To get that nigga on the track was monumental for
That's
me.
crazy.
And I mean, like, really sometimes, bro, with like these artists, bro, like, you shouldn't ever feel like you can't reach out to them. You know what I'm saying? Even though the chances is slim, bro, you never ever fucking know what's gonna happen.
You gotta shoot your shot.
You gotta shoot your shot.
Shoot your shit.
And especially if you have faith in yourself, you know what I'm saying, and you have skill and you have talent.
Right.
If you get that nigga to listen, like I told him to listen to my music, he was trying to charge me like a fat number for the feature, and I was like, bro, listen to my music. Are you really gonna charge me this? Right. And then he was like, hell no, nigga. Okay, and I told him the concept of the trap, and it was like, I told him it's a kung fu trap. We spitting kung fu bars and shit. He heard the open, this nigga was like, yeah, this tough.
Yeah.
And what I did to get this nigga's attention, first off, is I shout out to Carcel for the beat. That's the homie out here in Phoenix. This nigga sent me this beat, and then I wrote some kung fu shit to it because I was really feeling a kung fu vibe to it. And I made a little like almost like an AMV, except it's a kung fu movie. So I love my kung fu movies.
Yeah.
That movie was what was that movie with that black nigga? God damn, what's the name of that movie? It was like.
Is it Black Dynamite?
Like you nigga know. I need to make a Black Dynamite AMV ASAP. Anyways, though, I did a little kung fu AMV to that shit. Had my lyrics behind it. Edited it so it was all nice and had everybody tag the God Fahim. Yeah. Over 77 people tagged the God Fahim. That nigga woke up one day, opened his phone, and nigga was like, "Fuck, I gotta check it out. I gotta do this shit." Yeah. So shout out to the God Fahim, man. You making niggas' dreams come true to this motherfucker.
That's fire. And I could tell, like, based on his verse, I could tell he was really actually into the track. Like, a lot of, you know, as you talked about before, first he was trying to charge you, like, a big tag for, you know, to get on the track. And obviously he heard it. He was messing with it. Like, a lot of artists, they'll get on something that they're not messing with, but, like, they're going to chase a check, of course.
Lil B.
Okay.
Lil B, bro. That nigga, bro. If your verse is ass on some Lil B shit, that nigga's going to make fun of you, bro. I seen it.
Really?
Oh, bro, Lil B's an asshole with his features.
That's kind of tight, actually. Get on the feature and
just get dissed by Lil B.
Yeah, right. I might just pay for a Lil B feature, actually.
But the Lil B feature be like $2, nigga. That nigga said, you want a feature?
Discount.
That's so sad. $2? What?
But yeah, you could definitely tell that the God Fahim had some respect for you, like based on the bars that he was spitting on that track. Like he knew you were bringing your A game on the track. He had to bring his A game on the track. So that's
that nigga spoke his shit.
Yeah, that's fire that you got to get him on there.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me a little bit more about your other influences out there. I know we've gone over, you know, some of the East Asian cultures, some of the Wu-Tang influence, the ODB influence. I know you tweeted out something about Capital Steez a little bit earlier today. Explain that a little bit.
I mean, bro, it's Steve-Lo, bro. Like, this nigga, for me, what he really meant to me, like, all the pro era, really, but really Steez, because Steez, he's on some spiritual, metaphysical, you know what I'm saying, alchemical shit. Yeah. And, like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of rappers before him who was talking about that shit was some fucking weirdos. Like, not saying Steve wasn't a weirdo.
I feel you.
That nigga was like, them niggas was weirdos, but like Steve had that like raw
like
style.
You could not relate to them. What, you know.
Yeah, bro. And that nigga Steve had that raw style, bro, and he was able to talk about that shit, bro, and I was able to digest it, and I'm like, this is a real ass nigga. Yeah. Like, niggas should be dropping this shit in their music. It's like reminiscent to some shit in the 90s, my nigga. Niggas, like, look at Zion 9, bro. Oh, that nigga's so tough. That nigga be dropping little shit. He said, we're landing on Venus. Go listen to Venus by Zion 9, bro. But yeah, so that's, I mean, in that 47 shit is about the chakras, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? The 4th chakra, your heart chakra, the 7th chakra, your crown chakra, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Teach me something. Teach me.
Nigga, I mean, really just do the research on your chakras. But the 47 is supposed to represent the heart chakra, and then the crown chakra.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's the green and the purple.
I'm gonna go do some research now.
Yeah, for sure. Your heart chakra is your heart chakra is kind of where it's like your love, you know what I'm saying, your emotions, how you're empathetic to the world. You ever been like heartbroken, you felt it in your heart?
Yeah, you absolutely do.
Yeah, that's your heart.
Physically.
That's your heart chakra, nigga.
Yeah.
That's not your heart failing you because you emotionally sad. It's because your heart chakra is hurt. You know what I'm saying? You strengthen all your chakras. And people say once you align all your chakras, you get to the crown chakra, and that's full enlightenment. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's right after the third eye, the pineal gland. You feel me?
Yeah.
Up the crown is at the tippity top. You feel me? And that's a spot a lot of people don't get to get is to get to the crown chakra.
Crown.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But you can feel your crown chakra if you just close your eyes, feel your body, and just try to feel the tip of your head. You may feel a little vibration up there. That's your crown chakra doing a little vibration. But a lot of people not in tune with it. First off, you got to be in tune with your pineal. You feel me? Pineal is already a tough one. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people vibrating at a throat chakra level. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying most people, but I'm saying most intellectual people are at a throat chakra level. You feel me? And I can respect that. Throat chakra is an interesting chakra. But go home. When you at home,
I'm gonna
you
do
watch
some research on that.
Do your fucking research, bro. That shit is sick as fuck, man. Shout out Cap Steez. I want to say another huge influence for the. I really want to talk about the Bruce Lee influences that are inside of Blue Metal Dragon.
Please do.
Because we in the Asian joint. If you go to Asian joint, every Asian joint got the list of Chinese zodiacs. You feel me? Well, my Chinese zodiac sign is the dragon. You feel me? And I'll read to you what the dragon represents.
Let me know.
A little thing. So it says the dragon. You are eccentric and your life complex. You have a very passionate nature and abundant health. Marry a monkey. Oh yeah, I saw my movie gonna marry. I'm not, but yeah, that was a small little touch on what it is. You could do your research online and give you hella in depth shit. I'm a firm believer in astrological shit because before anything really, niggas got their knowledge from the stars. You know what I'm saying? Any way that you want to see. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, oh, you know what I'm saying? This star constellation in the sky, let's start planning shit. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? I've noticed that, you know what I'm saying? I feel more down with this constellation. You know what I'm saying? So I really feel the correlation on that on a realistic level. You know what I'm saying? Not on a make-believe or mythological level. So I'm a dragon. That's year 2000.
Okay.
Coincidentally, my favorite philosopher, Bruce Lee, is also a dragon.
Okay.
Year 1940. 1940. So if you don't know, there's different elements of the animals. Okay. So you could be a boar, you could be a metal boar, you could be a fire boar, you could be a wood boar, you could be a water boar.
Yeah.
1940 and year 2000 are the year of the metal dragon.
Okay.
So that's what I'm like, whoa.
That's fire.
And if you more on some astrological shit, Bruce Lee is a Sagittarius with a Scorpio moon. Okay. I'm a Sagittarius with a Scorpio moon. So I'm like, okay, this
reincarnated.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, nigga.
Yeah.
So I just this whole combination of correlations just hit me hard. And I'm like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like I really have the potential to be this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Or be something like this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I always try to shoot high, way high, above what I can even possibly reach. You know what I'm saying? Because if you miss, you're really not missing far. But sometimes it's upsetting. But back on track though. Back on the dragon, I feel like my spirit animal alone is a dragon. They're very wise, you know what I'm saying? Okay. They kind of represent energy, you know what I'm saying? They spit fire.
Yeah.
I spit fire. You know what I'm saying? Also, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, in the Chinese zodiac, it represents eccentricities in film. You know, I feel like I'm a weird ass nigga.
You are an eccentric dude.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I really felt that. So I'm like, okay, cool. Now this is where the shit get kind of funny. Now it's a metal dragon. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Well, when I was young as hell, I would draw 7 and I would draw 8. I'm trying to figure out which one's my favorite number. Because both of the numbers look cool as fuck. You feel me? Yeah. Because I do the little 7 with the line through it with the extra sauce, bro. That shit was tough, bro. That shit was tough. So, you know, I spent a week trying to figure out which one was my favorite, and I think I was going to pick 8. But I was paying attention in class for like the first time in like years. You feel me? I looked up at the periodic table. For a reason. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And the teacher was talking up at the front, but I was looking at the periodic table on the side of the room. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And I'm looking at all the numbers. I'm like, and then so I actually had this library book with all the elements. Yeah. And it said 70. It said 70. I was reading it said 79. That's gold. It's like AU. So you know I'm reading gold 79. I'm like, oh, 79, 78, what I've been drawing. Right. I pull it over, and motherfucking 78 is platinum. And the crazy part is my Xbox gamer tag was Platinum Warrior something. Okay. I was like, yeah. So I did my research on platinum. Now platinum is an extremely useful and durable metal. Right. The thing about platinum though, is there's only enough platinum to fill up a basement in the whole world. Really? Yes, it's extremely rare and extremely precious. You feel me? So I really felt that because I feel like I'm a rare nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, so like.
That's fire. How things come together like that.
It all came together with that blue metal dragon. Blue, my favorite color. You know what I'm saying? Blue represents a lot of shit that I feel like is inside of me. Blue doesn't have to be, you know, sad shit. It's not really sad. It's a strong color. You feel me? It's a good color.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's fire. And that's interesting. Like, just sharing a little bit of your psyche with me, like how things have connected in your life when you're thinking about, you know, you just sitting there sketching something random when you're a little kid. You're sketching 78, and you don't think about that. But then, like, you start to dive into it a little bit deeper, and
I'm an old soul, nigga.
It's deep in there.
I'm an old ass soul.
No, and I appreciate that about you. I appreciate that you're willing to dig a little bit deeper into things. And that brings me to another point, like with the album itself. I've listened to the album, you know, it's been out for 2 days now, and I've been bumping it since then. And you know, honestly, there's a lot to dissect in there because you are a deep individual, and your music is deep as well. There's hidden meanings in certain things.
Sure.
So I haven't gotten the entire thing as of yet. What I've gotten from it so far has been that I've enjoyed the sounds in there. I've enjoyed, you know, the content that you're creating. Like I had referenced a little bit earlier, some of the influences, like we had talked about, you know, some of the underlying things. Like you just spit out some like weird little euphemisms here, and then you'll spit some knowledge here. But what do you want people ultimately to get from the project?
Thank you for asking that question.
Yeah.
I really respect you asking that question because I feel like, I mean, I'm not saying it's not obvious that's like there's an album that you kind of need to get something from.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying, I don't think a lot of people are asking that question.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what did I get from this album?
Yeah.
What I want people to get from this album is to some of the lyrics they have pieces to a bigger puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Tiny pieces to a bigger puzzle.
Yeah.
And if you took the time out of your day to say, what the fuck does this nigga mean by this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What does this phrase right here mean?
Mm-hmm.
What is the Library of Alexandria?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What is and I'm just saying, like, things like that. If you just took the time and really just look at some things in the mixtape, you might actually open your eye to some shit that I think, you know, you need to be conscious of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm glad you asked that question. I just really want. But the also the other part about that is there's a line between being like creative and corny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to get a point across, but I don't want to be corny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to be preaching into the mic. Who wants to fucking be hurt? Like, who wants somebody to preach into the microphone? You
Right.
don't want that.
No, I
You know
agree.
what I'm saying? But what you do is you can add elements into the shit. That's what, you know what I'm saying, niggas up there do.
That's what some of the greats are doing.
Yeah. Not just niggas the greats, but you know what I'm saying, the niggas who be running shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's subliminal, subconscious shit. You feel
Yeah.
me? You know what I'm saying? You start to surround yourself in certain things. You start to experience certain things. That's why it's like something called synchronicities.
Right.
It's like you say something and then you see it
Over and over and over again.
Whoa,
because you're made aware of it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, you hear like you hear something from my mixtape in the real world, and you're like, oh, I heard that somewhere. It
Right.
got to be about my mixtape.
Yeah.
You be like, I heard that somewhere. Research into it and be like, damn, I'm glad I looked into this.
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure. Yeah.
I like that a lot because when I was sitting down and listening to the album and digesting it, that was my first thought of it, is that I think he just wants people to think, like, whether it's thinking about your surroundings, whether it's thinking about like the bars and dissecting them, because like you said, the thing of synchronicity is when something is pointed out to you, even if it's the most subtle thing, even if you hear it in a Snottyman song, and then you go and you start to see that other places, like that's honestly, and that's crazy that you said that. That's what I got from listening to it, is that you
Hell
just want
yeah.
people to think, like, whether it's thinking about like an outlandish bar that you just threw out there and you're like, man,
Yes.
what the hell did
Exactly.
this dude say? Or you're
Exactly.
thinking about like something truly deep,
Exactly.
like, you know, like we referenced before. So that's awesome.
Symphony of Death is kind of one of those ones. But you know what I'm saying? Not just only on a thinking level, like that is a main goal of Blue Metal Dragon at the end of the day, because it's so deep, just from the cover, meaning of the cover to every track. You feel me?
Right.
but also I just want niggas to feel good.
Yeah,
the cover,
for sure.
when you look at the cover, you're not looking at the cover and saying, oh, I'm finna get into a autobiography. This nigga's life. You know what I mean? You're saying I'm finna get into something fun. The colors is poppy. You know what I'm saying? This shit look hard. You know what I'm saying? You see the cover, you're like, oh, this gonna be some fire shit. You know what I'm saying? And I want niggas to listen to the music and have a good time listening to it. Power up.
Yeah,
power up.
Power up.
You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know what I'm saying? But also, you know what I'm saying? It's got the Bruce Lee aspect. That nigga with the hands ready, bro.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? We can get into the Symphony of Death. You could adjust the change or you can get left. You know what I'm saying? But, like, yeah, at the end of the day, it is definitely it is more about having niggas aware, but it's also about just listening to good music.
Yeah,
good music
and there has to
needed
be a
as well.
balance, for sure.
Niggas making ass music nowadays, I'm not having.
I agree with you. And you know what? Like, listening to your work so far, that's one of the things that I've keyed in on, and you referenced this in your previous statement, is that I don't think you're just shooting to, like, just put music out there just for fun, just for shits and giggles. Look at this guy. You're not doing it just to do it, right? Like, you're doing it so you could put music out there and be one of the greats, so you can be on the tier of a Kendrick, a J. Cole, you know, those people that you had talked about before who are running the game right now, and it's because they're able to spit some knowledge but also make that shit fun at the same time, right?
Look, my nigga, I'm a classical nigga. I do classical things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Classical niggas do classical things.
True.
And I don't see myself being the next Kendrick Lamar, the next Earl Sweatshirt. I think I am.
Yeah.
Or I know I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't got I don't have as many eyes on me.
I agree.
But in around me, I'm equally as influential.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because status isn't terrible, but it's not really the best thing.
Right.
And I learned this from my man Zahir from Legend of Korra, Avatar Legend of Korra.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Status isn't really everything. It's more about the people who is in the position of status.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you take away status and you have people. You know what I'm saying? I'm a classic nigga. You know what I'm saying? We gonna turn up. We gonna act the damn fool. We gonna do some kung fu, and then we gonna sit and have a conversation about what's going on in the world.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know a lot of greats can do that. That's why them greats are classical niggas.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's only due time till I have all the views that they get.
Yeah.
But that's not what I'm in the game looking for. I'm just trying to be me, and that's a classical nigga.
And you'll get there being you.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
And, you know, I like what you said about that you're not necessarily, you don't think of yourself, you think of yourself on that same level because that's where you want to be, that's where you aspire to be. But you know right now, like, the people who you are influencing, you're influencing them on the same level that those people are influencing the people that they're in front of.
It makes me want to cry,
Right,
nigga.
right.
Because this is what I want.
Yeah.
This is what I fucking want.
Yeah.
Niggas is hitting me up and telling me shit that I wanted them to say and wanted them to know for themselves,
that's
nigga.
fire.
And that shit is amazing, bro. I'd be so happy. I'd be so happy. And I can't wait to take it to a bigger scale. You feel me? But I mean, I'm doing my thing right now. I'm doing what I want to do, and all I want to do is wake niggas up and have a good time with niggas. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, you got to start somewhere. So, tell me on that note.
Hey,
tell
this
me,
nigga Eddie playing slaps, bro. Shout out to my nigga.
Is.
Shout out to my nigga. Hey, Eddie, you the man. You playing slaps over here, bro. We loving it.
We love it.
We
Thank
love
you.
it.
Thank you.
No problem.
So, tell me a little bit about what is next for you, Snottyman, because, you know, we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. We're talking about, oh, we're going to be here, we're going to be here. Like, what are the next steps to get you there?
Look, the next step consists of I've studied this and I've seen this before.
Yeah.
Niggas got the spark and they don't keep running with the spark.
Yes.
And I'm very aware of that.
Yeah.
I'm currently in a situation where it's focus on the fundamentals that make me me, or focus on being what people want me to be.
Okay.
On a very basic form, on a very base level form. That's like the base of that's the base of the foundation of what's going on.
Right.
I'm currently in a position where my mental health and my emotional health is not A1.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the thing is, I can't see myself in the future with the kind of emotional mindset that I have now. Or not mindset, the emotional state that I have now.
Yeah. It needs to improve.
Exactly. So I'm not in my head it's stupid to go full throttle. You know what I'm saying? When I'm not quite ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep up the momentum. I'm gonna keep the shit pushing. I'm gonna keep making good music. I'm gonna keep putting niggas on. You know what I'm saying? But my focus currently is on myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You gotta get yourself right.
And that's where a lot of motherfuckers lack, because we live in a world where everybody wants to be somebody.
Right.
Any cost. At any cost. And it's sad.
You can't lose yourself.
You can't, bro. And a lot of people do.
Yeah.
And I'm true to me, and I will forever be true to me. You know what I'm saying? And I've had a lot of people say that, you know what I'm saying, you being you is wrong. And I'm like, fuck you, because you're not being
you don't know.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
And I don't even look at it from that level, like, where are you at? But realistically, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But,
spit it.
I mean, all I gotta say about the question that you would ask about what am I finna be doing, the next steps I'm finna be taking, and really a lot of it lies in everybody's hands who's watching this, is to, you know, put niggas on the Blue Metal Dragon. If you actually fuck with it, show somebody. You know what I'm saying? Make it your mission to show at least 2 niggas a week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bump that shit. Share that shit. Because, you know, I can be an amazing artist. I can be a cool ass nigga. I can be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But when nobody's pushing you and on your corner, you're not going nowhere.
No, it's super true.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's really up to niggas who listening to this right now. You know what I'm saying? I love all y'all. Y'all taking y'all time out to watch the interview. My man Mike. You feel me?
Yep.
That's real shit.
Absolutely. So for those people, you know, for the new fans and the fans that are going to get to know you over the next...
I don't like calling them family. I like calling them family.
Family. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I like that. So for your new
that shit sound corny.
Your newfound family. Nah, it's not corny. Okay. It's real though. It's true.
Yeah. No, I don't like thinking niggas as my fans. That goes back to the status shit.
Okay.
I'm that nigga's fan.
Right.
That subconsciously puts you way below that nigga.
Below something.
You know what I'm saying? In reality, when you strip the status, we are both human. You feel me? That's why I fuck with Zahir from Legend of Korra. If you don't like Legend of Korra, eat my shorts. Real shit.
Oh, that's funny. So for the newfound family, you're good. For the newfound family, when can we expect to see Snottyman in concert? When are we going to see some performances of Blue Metal Dragon? What do we got working on?
I got a gnarly ass release party.
Okay.
October 26th.
Yep.
You can't make that shit. You ass out. I'm doing something called monk mode.
Okay.
It's where you disappear.
Yeah.
You say Kage no Bushi no Jutsu. Boom.
Yeah.
You're gone.
You're gone.
You know what I'm saying? Come back with 40 other me's, nigga.
Okay.
The same size, same power.
Okay.
The problem is if you hit them, the niggas disappear. I'm a real ass nigga on stage.
You got all of them.
Real niggas don't die, they multiply.
That's true.
It's real shit. Never forget that shit.
Damn. All right. So we're gonna go monk mode for a little bit.
Yes, I.
All right, for sure. So, you know, Snotty, anything else that you wanna mention? Anybody that you wanna shout out?
Bro. Shout out to the girl that's sucking my dick. That shit fire as fuck.
You know who you are.
For real. That shit is fire as fuck. Niggas be lonely as hell at night, be thinking about getting their dick sucked, go over to her crib and get your dick sucked, nigga. That shit's fire.
Let's go.
On another, not on real, because that was real, but on another level. I don't know, man, there's just so much to say, man. My mind's just everywhere.
Yeah.
Blue Metal Dragon, man, that shit just dropped. It's everywhere, all platforms.
Yes,
go
sir.
touch upon that shit. Shout out to all the features on there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my producers, Manette, Kobe Ellis, Evan Butts, all them niggas. If I'm forgetting my boy Danny.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who on there, Shrubhead, Jalopy Bungus, or Uncle Bungus, niggas call him Bungus. Who else? The Gotham.
Yes,
on that motherfucker. And shout out to everybody listening to that shit, and shout out to everybody who got good music taste.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Well, I appreciate you guys tuning in today. We got the Blue Metal Dragon out here. Snottyman, check out the merch. We out of here.
My nigga.
Thank you. Check out Blue Metal Dragon. Go stream that everywhere.
First off, let me take my shirt off. I murdered y'all, verbal murderer. These curses hurt, dog. Gave birth to the earth before the church had a verse, y'all. And I'm not saying that I'm God, but I lurk on the turf that y'all surf on. I'm talking about the wave. Idols leaving people in their grave. The path that I paved, gon' get some people paid. People lay, people equal in the shade. People fecal, people fade in the ultraviolet rays. And let's just say that the sun's still shining on heinies and vaginas. A heinie in the hottest desert climate. Till today I'm still reminded.
Till I'm reminded.
First off, let me take my shirt off. Light me in the earth, dog.
I'm the earth, dog. Yeah, let me take my shirt off.
Cause I'm the earth, dog.
Still try and get over differences. My pride might be the end of my membership. On this plane, we still pilot the flight. Sunny or rain, gotta accept love and hate is really the same. Autopilot vision on Paramount Pictures. My paint on a pen been my biggest interest. I forgot and forgave, though my gut told me not to behave. My luck got me living up, my love locked in the cage. They say you gotta give up one, this isn't life, it's a trade, huh? My thoughts like mice in a maze, huh?